I was at Padmaloka and Bhante said, well, what are you going to do when it's, why don't you get a few people together and start a centre? There was three of us went. So what I did is, in these days, we hitched everywhere. We had no money, right? So one of the mitras, he'd moved back up to Manchester. So I hitched up to Manchester to find out what Manchester was like. Then I went into, I think it was a council building in Oxford Road or something like that, just to get information on Manchester. And I still remember there was this huge board, and it said something like, 2/3 of the population of England live within a 20-mile radius of Greater Manchester. So I thought, that's it, isn't it? So I just said, well, I'm Scots, so I like the north. So there's Manchester, it's right in the middle of England. And to me, the history of England is not in the south. It's all in Lancashire, Yorkshire, etc. So I got some rooms, then we went back, and then we moved up. So we reconnoitred Manchester a bit, and we decided that we should get a house, right? So we moved to Aylcliffe Grove in, what's it called? Longside, that's it, Longside. So we moved in, that's right. And from there, we decided to do meditation classes. So we got a room in the Manchester Anglican place. I forget. It's on, again, it's on Oxford Road somewhere. It's near the Union, at the Manchester University Union. We had a good poster that was done in Glasgow with Ajita sitting and meditating. So we just borrowed them and stuff. Now at that point, Ratnaguna came up, because I was his KM, we were buddies. So he'd come up to find out what it was like. And he came when we started the classes. But then we did another course with me and John Wadkin, because he used to go out and put up posters. Right, you go in the night when it's dark and you stick up these posters. So we did another one on the Dharma, and that was the high evolution. Yeah, I changed it because it's too binary for me, high or lower. I changed it to the further evolution. But the thing was, when the meditation classes, we had so many people ask. We had to do it over 3 nights. We had 3 different nights. It must have been 60 people. But what happened was, everybody would be dull at the beginning, and then at the end of it, they're all full of spirits and all that. And that was great. But after the course finished, we said, well, we'll carry on to a regular class. You just come and meditate. But it all died away. And I thought, oh, maybe that's it for Manchester. Maybe I have to go somewhere else. But no, you need the patience, right? I had, when I went to Manchester, what did I have? I had because I started Jarmataka's tapes, I had all Bhante's cassettes. I had all Bhante's lectures and stuff like that, seminars. And I had £25, so that's all I had. So we lived quite frugally, but we were on the dole. That kept us going, really. Yeah. The big breakthrough came when Suvajra moved down. So he got a job in Manchester Infirmary. And I think it was him and Ratnaguna, they were looking in the council about houses. And they found out that if you got a house that was built before 1920, there was no mortgage. Yeah, no mortgage at all. You just paid a bit like a rent. Yeah. So we got a house in Withington, Burlington Road. It was a lovely house. It was a semi-detached. And so we got that. The only thing we had to pay for was the damp proofing. It cost £100. So we did the whole thing ourselves. There was other people coming up then and helping us. We had to sort of take the walls down a bit and things like that. We did everything. Yeah. I wired it up because I was in the Royal Navy. I was an electronics technician, so I wired the house up 3 floors, and then in the front 2 rooms, we knocked the wall down to make it a bigger shrine room. Well, the thing was, Suvajra, he used to give to do the work. He just give his pay to me, his paycheck to me, and I worked out there, what we buy with it, etc. Ratnaguna and Suvajra, they're good people. They're younger than me, so I just thought, it's your thing now. I've done my bit. Yeah. I liked pioneering things, but that was it. So I went to India and ended up in Liverpool and did a PhD. I did a PhD on Nietzsche and Buddhism, a study in ironic affinities, which was published by Oxford University Press, and you won't find it in any FWB or bookshop. There was Bante that set me on that path. That's one thing that happened when we were in Burlington Road. Bante came up for a weekend. I wasn't there. I think I was doing a seminar somewhere, and he said he didn't want Sagaramati involved in the running of things. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, I had to be free to study. Well, it was just what can you call that? An adventure. Yeah, I liked the adventure of going and doing something like that. It was just an adventure because we were very, we had Bante. Bante used to do these 10-day seminars when we were at Punta Rica, and the place lit up after he'd done a seminar, and people wondered who weren't there, so what went on and all that. So I felt there was a lot of inspiration around.